The Ritual and the Wardrobe. Paolo and Debbie from the popular Italian YouTube channel Pit Paranormal Investigation Team attempt a ghost summoning in an old house. Allegedly, if done correctly, this ritual is said to summon any supernatural entity residing in a home. The summoning requires one person to sit inside a closed space, like a wardrobe, in the dark, with nothing but a few matches for light. If the summoner hears anything abnormal, they light a match immediately and chant the sentence, quote, "Show me the light or leave me in eternal darkness." So, somehow, Paolo convinces his girlfriend Debbie to attempt the strange ritual inside a small, cramped wardrobe in the old house. It did not go well.
Paul? Credo che ci sia qualcosa qua nell'armadio con me.
Vuol dire che funziona?
Prossima volta devo prendere dei fiammiferi un pochino più lunghi. Sei qua? Paolo?
Oh.
Mi sembra che stia grattando la parete.
Grattando?
Te lo giuro, ho sentito...
Tu ti rendi conto che io non sento niente di qua?
Senti?
No, ora lo sento forse.
Paolo, sta grattando.
Ok. Hai sempre il fiammifero acceso?
Sto continuando ad accenderne, durano pochissimo. Secondo te cosa vuole? Cosa farà?
Questo non lo so, sono curioso. Cosa? Cosa? Riaccendilo, riaccendilo.
Ti prego, apri! Ti prego, apri!
Riaccendere la luce, riaccendere la luce. Accendi la luce, chiudi la mano, chiudi la mano, vai fuori. Cos'è sto profumo?
Sono i fiammiferi. Te lo do dei fiammiferi.
Ah, ok. Quindi,
Paolo?
cosa è successo?
Allora-
Ti ho sentito urlare praticamente 2 volte.
Allora, la prima volta mi sono spaventata perché mi ha aditato nell'orecchio.
Ok.
Ok? E ho sbattuto la mano dallo spavento. Guarda, mi sta venendo un livido. Guarda.
Ma veramente, guarda che roba.
Mi sta venendo un livido alla mano, raga.
Non lo vedono, guarda.
Cioè,
Così si
non
vede.
sto scherzando, mi sono fatta veramente male. Cioè, non lo vedete, ma
Sì, sì, si
tutto
vede.
qua. Che mi sta... Guardate. Mi sono fatta malissimo. Veramente malissimo.
E
Mi
poi
sono
perché
fatta
adesso hai
veramente
urlato?
male. Perché mi sono sentita qualcosa che mi toccava la spalla. Che mi toccava la
Non
spalla.
posso riaprirlo perché...
Mi toccava la spalla. E adesso?
No, adesso va via.
Ah,
Cioè, c'è scritto quello.
mi toccava la spalla. È un profumo.
Ah, ecco.
Hai ragione.
Io ho sentito una vampata di profumo, poi mi hai detto che erano i fiammiferi. Ma io ho sentito un profumo.
Non l'avevo sentito prima.
E poi un profumo.
Beh, comunque, no, te lo giuro. Mi ha toccato la spalla. Qualcosa mi ha toccato la spalla. E mi sono fatta male.
Dobbiamo andare a mettere del ghiaccio.
Mi sono spaventata.
Debbie starts to freak out and she feels like someone might be inside the wardrobe with her. Then suddenly a hand grabs her shoulder. In a panic, Debbie flees the small wardrobe and ends the summoning. So could it be that this cryptic ritual brought out a dark supernatural entity? Let me know down in the comments. Run.
So, what the fuck did we just watch? I think that with technology now, who fucking knows? But I think that was legit because that gave me chills. And if it makes me scream like Homer Simpson, I'm just saying it's fucking real. YouTube, if you're enjoying this, hit the fucking subscribe button. Let's get back to it.
Japanese paranormal investigator Takeuchi from the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera travels to the old abandoned Shiriwa village in Japan. The village is now a ghost town. It has been completely abandoned for over 28 years. Centuries-old graves of former residents can be found hidden away between the decaying homes. Locals like to say that these days, the only residents of Shiriwa village are the dead. In the dark of night, Takeuchi begins to hear unnerving sounds coming from all around him as he explores. He starts to get a little freaked out and decides to take out his thermal camera to get a better look at what could be hiding in the dark. What he sees shocks him to his core.
めっちゃ周りからバチバチ音聞こえるから気づかれてないはずやけど。よし。ほらほらほらほらほらほら。なんか来てるなんか来てる。ちょっと待ってちょっと待って。なんかおるなんかおる。ちょっと待って。ほらなんかおるなんかおる。マジ。ほらマジマジマジマジマジマジマジ。ほらなんかおるなんかおるなんかおる。なんかおるなんかおるって。ほら。ちょっと待って。近づいてみようか。気づかれた。まだおるまだおるまだおる。ほらおるから完全におる。なんかマジマジ完全におる。よしよしよし。いけいけいけやばいやばいやばい。よし今やばい。はいはいチーズ。よし取れたちょっと待って取れた。いけた。取れたか取れたか。あれちょっと待って。何も映ってない。嘘やろ。明らかにおる。なんかおる。マジでおる。マジでおる。マジでおる。マジでおる。マジでおる。何してんの何してんの。どういうこと。何してんの。マジでおる。なんかおるんよ。ちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待って来た。ちょっと待って。
The thermal camera captures a heat pattern that resembles a human shape. But when Takeuchi looks around with his own naked eye, he can't see anyone. Suddenly the figure charges toward Takeuchi, and in a panic, the investigator runs for his life. And with this, Takeuchi has had enough and just leaves. So could this be the angry spirit of a villager who passed away in the old abandoned Shiriwa village? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire spooky investigation over on the YouTube channel, Takeuchi Camera.
So, with these, the Japanese ones, they're so, oh God, they're too good to be true, right? Like, what the fuck was that? What the hell is that? Like, what are the odds you get a thermal image on a camera and it just charges you? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't happen anywhere else, but it happens in Japan. And that's why I'm so, if it is real, it's great. But if it's not, like, at least they're fucking entertaining, right?
Slipping through the trees. A little while ago, I featured the creepy story of Lauren Combs, who over the course of a year captured multiple mysterious unexplained events in her home in Waco, Texas.
Did you do that?
This is ridiculous. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, my captain.
Oh my god.
Now, since these terrifying events, Lauren has installed a new security camera in her backyard. Because eerily, a lot of the strange activity at her home seems to take place in the wooded area just behind her house. So late one night, Lauren is hanging out and casually playing some Call of Duty with her roommate when their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason.
Listen, when a dog freaks out, this thing is legit. I don't know if I have the next part of this clip lined up here, but as far as what we've seen here, just solely based on the fact that the dogs are freaking out, I think it's real.
When their dogs begin
All right, so we got it.
When their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason. What happens next is all caught on camera. The dogs all seem freaked out by something that is going on outside the house. So Lauren checks her outside security cameras and sees something that chills her to her core. Someone or something can be seen quickly pacing or maybe even running back and forth along the tree line in Lauren's backyard. Lauren has no idea who or what this could be and is extremely disturbed by the whole experience, especially after everything else that has happened in the past. So just what do you think is going on here? And what is this?
I was waiting for them to say that this took place in the Appalachian Mountains, because just looking at that thing in the woods, it looks like something that would take place in the Appalachian Mountains. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think this is legit or not? With this one, I think so, simply because the dogs lose their fucking minds.
Furious Phantom. These next creepy videos were recorded by a family in their home in Staffordshire, England. The father of the family, who goes only by the username Smug Puppy, explains that they've been experiencing chilling paranormal activity in their home for the last 25 years. But the supernatural encounters have never been as active and terrifying as they are now. One day, Smug Puppy and his daughter are casually hanging out in their home. His daughter is filming their cat Lily, who is awkwardly sleeping on top of some cans and bottles. Suddenly, things take a terrifying turn.
Look at her. Surely that isn't comfortable at all.
Hey.
Are you enjoying my dunkers, Dad?
That's okay. Right on.
Oh my god! What the f***? Jesus Christ!
You hit me. You hit me right round the face.
I can't believe I've just caught that on camera. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
Come on. Oh, God, man.
Are you okay?
No, not really.
Something invisible seems to slap Smug Puppy hard across his face. In a later video, he explained that he had been angrily shouting at the entity earlier, upset about the intense recent supernatural activity. He suspects that he might have angered the paranormal presence and caused this bizarre attack. Cut to over 1 month later, and Smug Puppy sees something unusual out of the corner of his eye. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
Okay guys, I'm filming this dog because I keep seeing a shadow of something going past. I keep hearing noises. Hold on a sec. Keys! Come here and bring your phone. Just bear with me a sec. Sorry guys, just film me a sec because I keep seeing that shadow go past this door. Something's moving that door. I want to prove there's nothing in there. 1 second. Shut it up. You got me?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I'm gonna go back any further because dressing gowns there. I'm not moving. Come here. Film around the bed and everything. Make sure there's nothing in there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, film me. Film the door. 100%. Bloody walking stick. Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
Nothing, just dressing gowns.
A dark figure seems to dart back and forth in the doorway at a super fast speed before slamming the bedroom door shut. The door handle shakes uncontrollably, but once the father and daughter are finally able to get inside the bedroom, there's nothing there. So could it be that this family home is haunted by a dangerous entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
With these people, I part of me is like, this is bullshit. Look at the way this guy's cell is getting hit in the face by the ghosts, right? And of course, his little Dunkaroo tray goes flying all over the place. But then, on the other hand, when they're filming in the room, they do a good job covering the basis of trying to make it seem like it's legit, where he's like, film me, then walk around here, then film me again, so you can see that I'm not doing anything. So I don't know. Part of me is like, this is bullshit. And then the other part of me is like, this is real. What do you think?
The flyby. This next video was recorded by pilot Cesar Murillo Perez, who was flying an Airbus A320 passenger jet at 29,000 feet in the sky above Medellin, Colombia. He suddenly spots something very unusual. He grabs his phone and starts to record. An unknown dark round object can be seen flying above the clouds at 29,000 feet. The pilot says that he has no idea what this object could be, and the footage still remains a mystery. So, let me know your theories and ideas on just what this is. Thank you so much for watching.
That's a fucking alien. That's a fucking alien. It's as simple as that. That's an alien.
The end of the Zark haunting. Now you might remember a little while back we featured an Indian family who claimed that their apartment was haunted by a poltergeist.
It's coming from the cupboard. Could you please drop?
Well, as an update to this story, the father Zark says that he has decided to end the channel because now his family has finally moved to a new home. But Zark posted one final video from their old apartment that might be their creepiest video yet. Zark hears a child crying in their living room and thinks that it's his son. But just as he enters the room, he sees a semi-transparent child run toward the hall. In the dark, Zark can't tell that something just doesn't quite look right, and he runs after the child, thinking that it's his own son. But just then, his wife yells to him from the other room to say that their son is still safe in bed, snug under the covers and not crying at all. So Zark has no idea who or what this is. Cut back to current day, and Zark says that the channel is now over. But was the Zark Scary Haunting channel for real? Or was it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Caught?
Yo, if that was an elaborate hoax, good fucking job, dude, because that scream and that crying, I still have chills. I don't know if you guys can see this. I still have chills standing up on my arm. So you know what, man? If it's fake, great job. I think this is, I want to believe this is real. You let me know what you think, because damn, man.
On camera. A Reddit user that goes by the name Failed Talk Show Host lives with his girlfriend in a small apartment in Denver, Colorado. Sometimes the couple hears strange noises in their apartment, but they never really thought much of it. That is until the Reddit user buys a brand new Samsung phone with a new night mode feature, meaning that the phone can take vivid, highly optimized photos even in the dark. He decides to try out the feature, so he turns off all the lights and snaps a few photos around his apartment. When he looks back at the results, he is shocked to see an unfamiliar figure standing in the kitchen cupboard. Confused and worried, the user posts his photo to Reddit to get opinions on what he could have captured. After many requests, the Redditor decides to leave a camera recording overnight as he and his girlfriend sleep. When the couple reviews the recorded footage the next day, they discover something absolutely terrifying. Someone or something can be seen moving around in the dark, and whatever it is looks very similar to the figure in the previous photo. So could it be that their apartment is haunted? Or just what is this? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.
You want to know what I think? I think that ghost or whatever looks like Keanu Reeves when he's in John Wick. And then it also looks like Steve Aoki. So, you know what? That shit is funny as hell. YouTube, that is all I have for you today. I am Nick, the Babadook of YouTube, and I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you sticking through to the end. Let me know what your favorite clip was. Mine today was the one that made me scream like Homer Simpson. You drop yours in the comments. As always, I appreciate you so much. I made you a couple of videos to watch, and you can't see my finger on the other side anymore. Do you like this new layout or nah? Or should I go back to the little box in the corner? You can't even see me do the little box here.